The following is an exclusive presentation of the Carolina Panthers and the National Football League.
On this episode of the Panthers Huddle, we clash with Chicago for a Thursday night showdown, pulling together to face the Bears on a short week. And what went wrong against the Colts? Thomas Davis breaks down the X's and O's behind a tough loss at home in this week's film room. Plus, a road trip for the team and for two special fans, courtesy of the Carolina Panthers. Hello and welcome inside this Week 10 edition of the Panthers Huddle. I'm Carla Gebhardt, and the Carolina Panthers bounce back on a short rest for a primetime showdown in Chicago. Unfortunately, the Bears were able to defend their home turf, leaving the Panthers once again looking for answers.
Thursday night football, 1-7 Carolina, 2-7 Chicago. Yes, you know the backstory with the trade and the draft pick.
Gill's punt, chases Smith-Marsette inside the 25, breaks a tackle, gets the 25, he's got the 30, 35, 40, Smith-Marsette's got a chance, he's got midfield, down the right sideline, 35, past the punter, still in bounds, 20, 10, 5, touchdown! Amir Smith-Marsette, 76 yards, house call!
76-yard punt return score, Amir Smith-Marsette, and the Panthers with a 7-0 lead. Johnny Hekker puts it down. Eddie's kick is up, and he drills it. 10-3. Carolina leads. 13:33 to go here in the second quarter. Here's the snap. Give to Foreman. Barging up the middle into the end zone. Touchdown, Deontay Foreman, and the Bears have their first lead of the game. It's 16-10 Chicago. Piñeiro's hit from 33, this from 39. Snap, hold, Eddie swings the leg. It is up, and it is good. So 3 more for Carolina. They're down 16-13 with 11:06 to go in the fourth. Young throws near side, caught by Sanders. He's got the first down into Chicago territory across the 45, out of bounds at the 43 with 1:54 left in the fourth. Jansen to snap. Hekker puts it down. Piñeiro's kick is up. It's not going to get there. It's short. The kick is no good. The nightmare of real things continues for your Carolina Panthers. Now 1-8. The Bears have Carolina's first-round pick. And next up, a week from Sunday, the Dallas Cowboys come to Bank of America Stadium.
With injuries continuing to pile up on defense, Panthers head coach Frank Reich faced an uphill battle on a short week. Let's hear from Coach Reich as he speaks with the media after the game in Chicago.
You know, tough loss. Credit to the Bears. Hard-fought game. We knew it would be. Defense continues to play great football. Special teams played great. Offensively, we were poor. Today was not a question of beating ourselves. We just didn't execute as well as we needed to execute to win a football game. So, we got to own that. We got to keep working at it. I believe we have the players and the coaches to get that done. And, the players have a long weekend, and then we come back in here next week and get ready to go.
Frank, you said that you believe you have the players and coaches to do this, but after the way this has started, why is this so hard to feel like there's a solution in place?
Why is it?
Why does it look like there isn't progress right now?
All I would say is, we're not scoring points on offense. We got to be better.
Last week, I believe that it was a step backwards for Bryce. What would you call today?
No, I thought Bryce, I got to look at the film. I thought there in that last drive, that was the other reason, he made a couple key fourth down conversions, made some good plays in the clutch to kind of keep us in it and give us a chance at the end. That's another reason why I thought, hey, after the kick thing, just put it in his hand. Let him, even though the numbers aren't great, let him do it. Let's just go with it. But I thought he did some good things. I thought he did some good things today. I really did.
This exclusive presentation of the Carolina Panthers television network is brought to you in part by Bank of America. official bank of the Carolina Panthers.
So not the result the Panthers fans were looking for. We take it back to Chicago to hear more from the team after a heartbreaking loss.
Yeah, we're all frustrated. It's a frustrating situation to be in. It's not who we are, not who we want to be, but that's what we are. We put on tape. We already put in the field, and we have to be better. Our defense, ball, great game, start to finish. We have to be better. I have to be better first and foremost. I have to be a lot better. So we have to be better. It's frustrating. It's very frustrating. And that's not me. That's not just me. That's everyone. We're competitors. Losing is frustrating. It's fresh. You feel it, but at the end of the day, you gotta turn the page. And being frustrated, however you feel, it's not gonna win you a game. It's not gonna help. You have to turn that and use that in action.
We didn't beat ourselves tonight. We just didn't execute. So just got to continue to get back to work and just keep improving.
We got to be able to protect better. We got to be able to run the ball better. Everybody across the board got to be better, including myself. I got to be better. I got to be a lot better. It's not enough. It's not good enough.
We truly believe in our offensive line room that that's what we need. We're the 5 to get the job done, and we got to put it on our back. And when you got a rookie quarterback, defense is going to throw something at you that you haven't seen, and they're going to try to pressure and create movements and create those things. And so we got to take onus of that up front and make it just not a question.
On game day, we all can look ourselves in the mirror. Me personally, look yourself in the mirror and try to get better, and that's all you can do. But we're just not executing all 11 at the same time, and that's why this is the greatest game there is, because it takes all 11 on each given play to have success, and we got to find a way to figure that out.
Nobody likes to lose, We don't do everything we do all week and all year to come and lose. So that definitely takes a toll, and it's definitely frustrating. I'm not gonna sit here and act like it's not. It's definitely frustrating, man. But like I said, we grown men. Ain't nobody gonna come feel sorry for us. Ain't nobody gonna come save us. We just gotta do everything we do better.
According to a recent report, an NFL franchise travels with an average of 185 people for every away game. That's everyone from players to coaches, trainers, equipment managers, and even videographers. But for this trip to Chicago, we added some very special guests to our passenger list. It's this week's Coke Community Spotlight. 9-year-old Ellie Perlman and her 11-year-old brother Chase are inseparable. The siblings are both Panthers fans, and both are patients at Atrium Health Levine Children's Hospital. Ellie was diagnosed with a form of leukemia over 3 years ago. She almost immediately began treatment, and her older brother has been by her side ever since. This past summer, it was Ellie's turn to be by Chase's side when he was diagnosed with Crohn's disease. Last month, the Panthers and our friends at Atrium Health Levine Children's Hospital surprised the pair with the news that they would be coming with us to the Windy City. Sir Purr was thrilled to share the news. They were also invited to meet with the players at Soldier Field before the game. Their positivity and perseverance through hardship serving as an inspiration both on and off the field. Last Sunday was the Panthers' Salute to Service game. In addition to honoring our brave members and veterans of the U.S. military, we added another to our team as a guest photographer.
I knew the Panther organization was big military supporters while we were deployed in Afghanistan and Iraq. And the Panthers would always be sending, gift bags out to us at the remote site. So my assumptions were confirmed when I received that phone call that they're still that same organization. I remember back in 2002, 2003 when I was in Afghanistan. My name is Israel Anta. I'm a 24-year veteran of the United States Army, 19 of which was with Special Operations Command. I'm in here shooting my very first NFL game with the Carolina Panthers. I've been a Panther fan since they started in 95-ish. I used to bring my kids whenever I wasn't deployed, so great memories growing up and bringing the kids here. We had two boys and we've always pushed them to try every sport. I started seeing early on that I would start reaching more for my camera and the video camera instead of watching the game. And right, perfect, right there. Being in the military and being in such a stressful environment, everybody needs something to bring them back to reality and just calm them down and relax. For me, this became that outlet, but I kept seeing it, growing in me that I wanted to try to do more. I went ahead and reached out to the Panther organization. I explained that I would really love the opportunity to come out and do the Military Appreciation Day game, and I was immediately contacted the next day by the team photographer, and she said those words that I thought I would never hear, which was the Carolina Panthers would love to have you on the sidelines.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good, how are you? I'm glad you made it.
I told never in my wildest dreams, even though it was my dream to be on the Panther sideline and photographing my favorite team, I never thought it'd actually come to fruition, but this is awesome. It's living a dream.
So certainly a tough loss against the Colts, but we're about to make it right with TD's film room today because we're going to learn from these mistakes, and you certainly start with Bryce Young and the interceptions in this game.
That's what this game is won and lost at the quarterback position. And pretty much in the NFL, week in and week out, we know that the quarterback position is the most important position on the field at any given time, whether it's the opposing team or whether it's your own team. Bryce Young had his first rookie mistake game. That's how I see it. This was a game that Bryce looked like a rookie. All of the other games, I felt like he managed. I know we haven't won a ton of games, but it hasn't been because of Bryce Young, in my opinion. In this game, we didn't win this game because of some of the rookie mistakes Bryce Young made. And we're going to jump right in and we're going to show you why we say that. If you look at this play right here, we'll watch the pocket. The pocket is completely collapsed. What does Bryce do on this play? Instead of applying pressure to this defense, he's feeling the pressure. And you can tell that he's feeling the pressure. And it's right before the half, and now he's trying to make a play. Instead of throwing this ball away, he kind of lobs it out. This kid is a sensational return man and cornerback, and you cannot just lob the ball in the air because he's going to take it to the house every single time.
All right, so that was the first interception, but really kind of the similar situation in the second interception for Bryce too.
Yeah, that's the common theme right now in this game with Bryce Young, feeling the pressure instead of applying it, right? So once you feel pressure as a quarterback, you want to make a decision. I don't want to take this sack, so I got to get rid of this ball. Play action, dropping back, and now, if you look, as soon as Bryce drops back on this play action, look what he has. The offensive line has to do a better job of allowing him to get comfortable and set his feet. No quarterback in the NFL is going to be comfortable with a guy running right at you as soon as you turn around after play action. And the offensive line, they know they have to do a better job of protecting him, but Bryce also has to do a better job of protecting this football, and he understands and knows that, as he's talked about. You can't lob a pass out there. Kenny Moore being over there, he's a guy that's going to take it to the house if you give him that opportunity. And ultimately, that proved to be the difference in this football game. So we talked about it going into it. You have to take care of the football offensively, and you have to force the other team into making turnovers. And if you don't do that, if you lose the turnover battle, a lot of times you're going to lose the football game.
Yeah, you give up 14, you lose by 14. For Bryce Young, though, what would your conversation be with him to not lose confidence from this game?
This is a short week. You got to have a short memory. If you're playing the cornerback position, any position in the secondary, or if you're playing the quarterback position, you got to have a short memory. You can't sit back and allow the mistakes that you've made on previous plays to continue to linger in your head. You got to put those things behind you. As one of my coaches used to tell me, you got to have a memory like a goldfish. Not very long. It happens. Get rid of it. Move on to the next play. We're getting ready to play a Thursday night football game, and you cannot sit and think about what happened in Indy because some of those same mistakes will show up if you don't allow yourself to learn and correct those in this short time period. So Bryce, we understand you made these mistakes, but they don't define you. They're not who you are. There's the mistakes that you did make, but now we're moving on to Chicago. We got to put everything we have into making sure that we're successful in this game on Thursday, and that's the end of it.
Absolutely. Some good stuff, some good things to learn from. Thanks, TD.
Absolutely.
Closed captioning for the Panthers television network is provided by Charlotte Eye, Ear, Nose, and Throat Associates, helping you enjoy the sights and sounds of the NFL all season long.
The Panthers hosted the Indianapolis Colts last Sunday with renewed optimism. Unfortunately, the Colts were able to take advantage of some untimely penalties and some rookie mistakes, leading to our 7th loss of the season. Here's a look back at a heartbreaking home game in this week's Bojangles Rewind.
Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, Week 9, Colts and Panthers.
Frank Reich facing his former team for the first time.
Can the Panthers build on win number 1 of this new era? It's a short kick. McKenzie comes up, makes the catch. He lost the ball. The Panthers recover.
Chandler Wooten gets the ball. Panthers will take over.
One of the promising signs early, Carolina's run defense.
We've been super physical up front. Shy Huddle right there. And then the guy that we talked about all year, Derek Brown. That just shows how big and strong Derek Brown is.
3rd down. Here's the pressure. Minshew scrambling. Slides down. There's a flag at the end.
They're huddling to talk about it because he gave himself up late. He was a runner.
If you give yourself up late, it is not a late hit. Minshew's got time over the middle in traffic. Big hit, incomplete, and we're going to get a flag.
No way! He hit him right in the chest. That is an awful, awful call. That's a terrible call.
Here's the snap. Minshew, screen pass left side Taylor. Little zigzag. He's got the 10, the 5.
He'll corkscrew in for the touchdown.
Raheem Blackshear fields the kickoff in his own end zone. He's got the 15, near side 20. Blackshear accelerates. He's got the 40, trucks the kicker Gay.
Every time he touches the ball, something good happens.
20-yard run by Chuba Hubbard, and then they get the 35-yard field goal.
Carolina on the board, it's 10-3.
It's a 1st and 10 and Young. Underneath, it's picked off, and here comes the veteran Kenny Moore, chased by Young. That is a pick 6.
I don't think Bryce ever saw him.
You're looking at 20-3. They're going to have to find a way to regroup in that 3rd quarter.
I love starting the second half on defense and trying to get the ball back to the offense as quickly as you can.
4-man rush. Minshew in trouble and devoured. It's Deshaun Williams. It's 4th down. Carolina gets this Colts offense off the field. We need to get Miles Sanders going. 1,200-yard rusher a season ago. Quick throw to the outside, caught by Miles Sanders.
Sanders with the 1st and 10, stiff-arming his way free into the secondary.
A 1st down run, and Sharon, this is as good as Miles Sanders has looked in a Panther uniform. 4th down.
And this is no-brainer. You got to go.
Got to go for it.
Right.
Here's the snap. Young will throw.
That's caught. Trumbull got the ball. Good throw by Young.
This drive needs to end in a touchdown.
They rush 4. He's flushed. Chased by Buckner. Caught. And touchdown! DJ Chark. Good-looking throw by Young.
Great play by Bryce here to come off his initial read, not try to force it to Thielen. Come to the edge for the check down, touchdown, Chark.
20-10, Colts lead the Panthers. Quarter number 3 comes to an end. Here's the snap. Colts bring the blitz. Young stands in the pocket, downfield. Wide open, Hayden Hurst. He's got the 45. Midfield, tight roping the sideline. Inside the 40 of the Colts. All the way to the 37-yard line. Hayden Hurst has entered the chat.
2nd and 8, fake to Sanders. They come through. And it's intercepted again. And again, it's picked off by Moore. A foot race. It'll be his 2nd pick 6.
Oh, you got to be kidding me. Unbelievable.
27-10. 2 defensive touchdowns.
It's been frustrating because this defense for the Panthers has done a pretty good job
Moss will block, Minshew to the air, and overshin, there's a flag. They were going for McKenzie.
13 with the hold in the slot there, and then here's the shot at the end of Minshew by Brown.
They've got some of the most penalties in the NFL.
Brian Burns now down, twisting on the ground at the 42-yard line. Oh boy. Now the injury report for today. C.J. Henderson, Stephon Sullivan shoulder, Chandler Wooten ankle, Brian Burns concussion. It's a fight uphill right now.
Second down, 6 to go. And the rookie quarterback for the Carolina Panthers is picked off for a third time today.
27-13, the final score.
It's a short week, and we're going back to work tomorrow. It's time to move on, and you have to get ready to travel to Chicago.
Unfortunately, that is all the time that we have for you today. Thanks for watching, and the Panthers will be back in action hosting the Dallas Cowboys in Charlotte on Sunday the 19th, so you don't want to miss that. So for Thomas Davis, Coach Frank Reich, and the entire Huddle crew, thanks for watching, and we will see you right here next time inside the Panthers Huddle. Until then, keep pounding.
You've been watching the Panthers Huddle, a copyrighted presentation of the Carolina Panthers and the NFL.